Hello everybody, this is Juby Tunes. This is going to be a late night video, like 3 in the morning video. I just wanted to make a video of me talking about how I got where I am and how I've gotten so good at drawing cartoons and I am planning on getting better. So, but the thing is, ever since I was little, I've always loved cartoons. Um, I was obsessed with Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob, and I always had a bunch of episode ideas that I wish I could have put on those shows, but it's unfortunate I couldn't. But I had so much ideas for SpongeBob. I've had so much ideas for Danny Phantom. I had so much ideas for Fairly Odd Parents, and I was going like, why haven't they done this idea yet? Like that'd be a really cool episode. Um, and sometimes I'd even have show ideas of my own when I was 10. I'd think of show ideas. I was going like, how come that's not on TV? Um, no joke. It was pretty cool, and not only that, but I never quit thinking. I never, like, my brain never turns off. Sometimes I'm up super late at night just thinking and thinking and thinking. Like, thinking of what could happen, thinking of, like, I mean, sometimes it's not even related to my cartoons. Sometimes it's just, like, me thinking about my purpose, me thinking about, like, is there such thing as what I call preliminary thoughts? Are there such thing as that? Or is there such thing as like floating thoughts that, like, those thoughts are assigned to people, like they're assigned to certain people or they belong to certain people, but it just hasn't reached their head yet. You know, like can a thought exist before you think of it? Which I say yes, it can. Like preliminary thoughts or pre-existing thoughts, I think are real. And when I was 10 and 11, I used to sit around thinking about that all the time. And now I actually put that kind of stuff in my cartoons. I put like my fears, my happiness, my, just about anything. I put it all into my cartoons. I make it into ideas. Um, yeah, and this right here is a book of it's, yeah, a book of all my cartoons I've ever done. And I've been doing this since I was 14, by the way. I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. I'm 23 now. Um, it's been an amazing, while at the same time stressful journey. Because when you're doing when you're doing cartoons like I'm doing, um, it gets really hard. Definitely when you're not getting paid for it. I think that's a lot of people's discouragement, is they want to get paid for what they love to do. And I want to say right now, you don't need money to be creative. You can't put a price on imagination or creativity. You just can't. You can't put a price on that. Creativity and imagination is beautiful. You don't need money in order to be creative. I always call bullcrap every time someone tries to convince me that you need money in order to feel love, or you need money to be creative. You need money. I always call bullcrap on it. It's not true. If I can do this for over, what, 6 or 7 years, it's been 6 or 7 years now. If I can do it for that long, any of you can. Any of you can do it. I believe that. I believe any of you can do it if I can do it. If I can do it that long without getting paid, without the encouragement that I really needed, if I can do that, so can you guys. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I didn't get any encouragement, but there's not a lot of people. There wasn't a lot of people, and there's not a lot of people that would do what I'm doing. There's not a whole bunch of people that would do it. A lot of people think it's absolutely bizarre or quote-unquote loser-like that I am cutting out cartoon characters and making episodes with them. Like, some people can't wrap their heads around that. Why someone like me would do that? Like, I think it has a lot to do with social norms. I think social norms and the way our society is built, I think, has a lot to do with the rather toxic thoughts about creativity. I think it has a lot to do with our society. I think it has a lot to do with people following these, like, human norms for so long. And these, when you're born, you're taught these norms. You're taught what's normal. You're taught what's not normal. Some parents just stone it into their kids. Stuff that I'm doing is not normal. That it's not a job. You can't do this as a job. And it's really sad. I think that's beyond depressing, that there are parents out there that will try to discourage their kids from doing anything that I'm trying to do. I know this is not going to mean a lot because my videos aren't super popular, so I'm just going to say it anyways, though. You can do it. If I can do it for over 6 years, you can do it too. And I have not given up. I've been creating ideas. Every time I come home from Walgreens, I work at Walgreens, by the way. I used to work at Moe's and Golden Chick. Now I work at Walgreens. I work at Walgreens and then I come home and I do this. I draw. I come up with episode ideas. Every single night, every single day, that's what I come home and do. I've told some people about my ideas. Some people are impressed with it and they really want to see it, and then some people don't, which I can kind of understand. But I wish, honestly, that we could build a community out of this. I really do wish that. And this book right here that I have, and I need to wrap up the video. Just stuff like this. Mega Life, which is one of my first cartoons I've ever done. And see, for any of you that have heard about Mega Life from me but never saw the pictures of it and kind of wondered what it looked like, this is what it looks like. Mega Life is a cartoon I will be talking about in the next video, so yeah, so you don't have to worry. I will tell you what this cartoon's all about. It's pretty cool. A lot of people like this cartoon. Or a lot of my friends like it. A lot of my family members and a lot of my a lot of people that are close to me. And this I have been doing for years. For years I've been doing this. Arguably 8 years, because Mega Life is one of my first ones. So yeah, 8 years I've been doing Mega Life. And without pay. If that doesn't encourage you, if that doesn't motivate you, if that doesn't get you up and do something similar to this, that's okay, but also at the same time, I don't really know what else will. Because seriously, I think we could make a community out of this. I just think people are way too attached to trendy things, and if it's not trendy and if it's not something that is pleasing everyone else, if it's not pleasing the mass, then you get ostracized and you get pushed away, which is unfortunate, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, I've been into cartoons ever since I was little, and I'm hoping that you guys can get past the hardcore, like very, very brutal, in some cases abysmal social and society norms hopefully you can get past that and be able to do something like this and just draw and just do what you want to do. If drawing makes you happy, then draw. Yes, you're going to go through discouragement. That is just part of the game. I hate to tell you that, but it's just part of the game. You're going to have to go through discouragement if you want to do something like this. Like, I draw every day. Every single day. And although some of the drawings don't look all that good, but I keep trying. And I keep trying. See? This is Don Freebird. That's one of the cartoons I'm also going to be talking about pretty soon. And then this one, like, there's Room Partner, Epigram Academy, which I will be talking about soon. Another Don Freebird picture. Sorry about the crappy camera work. Trying to keep the camera still. But anyways, if I can do stuff like this and not get paid for it, and do it for so long, and get past the discouragement and the social norms and all that, and get past the fact of people making fun of me for doing it, or if I can do it, you can do it. So that is this video. I hope that this has encouraged you. I hope this has inspired you to do your own cartoons, do your own paintings, do your own art. It's just a shame that this industry, it's just sad that a lot of these mediums are dying because of social norms and what people consider to be trendy and flashy, and if it's not like that, they don't like it. I say screw that. Do what you like to do. Period.